So the Expert Stocks Predator, we have a private users forum on our Discord channel, only available for the users. And I wanted to go through an example of a stock that one of the users found using the Expert Stocks Predator scanner. And back at the beginning of June, Richard obviously put the chart print out there and basically put his thoughts there. And then obviously I've gone in and said, well, that decent entry would be here, here, and here. Taking it from, and I'll show you this in a minute, from our journaling that we can do on the Stocks Predator with that $9 entry above that weekly level there. And what I've done, and then just kept updating this particular stock, and now it's flying. And now I've updated my journal to look at a potential sort of trading stock to lock in profit. So that's how the Discord works. We've got on the Stocks Predator here, we've got lots and lots of stocks that are moving and going at the moment that we've traded. As you can see here, we add to those. Some of them are quite new. GE, for example, I added this one at the weekend for an earnings play, and so on and so forth. So that's private to our users, and the Stocks Predator is now available for monthly subscription. Check out the links below to get annual or monthly subscriptions. Let's just move that out of the way and let's have a look at Rail now. So with Rail, it's reasonably simple. It's in my live swing trades at the moment, and this is my journals here, so we can see these journal entries as time has progressed with this particular stock. And now we're looking, this is my latest entry with this recent move. So we had full confluence coming in and around this point here, but we've got the weekly zone there that I've drawn in, and I show people how to do that. It's very, very simple. We've had a fantastic move up, a risk reward of 1 to 1.6. It's been spectacular. But now we need to consider locking in profits, and in my journal and sharing with the community is, even though we're going to be following this trailing stop indication from the roller coaster, which is all part, and these indicators are built in this standalone dashboard, Stocks Predator. We still need, we're around 952, something like that. But we still need to be aware that there is price action before the market's open. So that stock will not get taken out until the market's open. You need to make sure there's no big gaps down before that. Remember, you just need to make this decision once a day. It's a daily time frame. $13 is our target here. If it hits that, it will just take the profit anyway. But right now, we want to be locking in a little bit of profit and making it risk-free, if you like. But we need to make sure we're looking at pre-market to make sure it's not gapping down beyond and below this sort of level here. Once the market opens, we can put that in for our safety for the day. If it does come down, it takes the profit and we're risk-free. So this is just one particular stock that's on the Stocks Predator that came in. At the moment, the confluence is only 2 out of 3 because we got the 3 out of 3 down here and above. And there are lots of stocks that we're in right now. RCL, for example, is a massive move. This is when we got in down here, okay, and this is where it is right now. So entry for this was around about 232. It's at 338 now. So really, again, we got full confluence, and the whole point of the Stocks Predator is not these cool tools on the charts, but it's also about the scanner looking for confluence. Today, going into Monday, the scanner for today, if we look at full confluence, 3 green, we have these that are potential, and we've got whether it's ETFs on the London Stock Exchange, we've even added crypto now. XMR UST, for example, has full confluence for the first time in a long time after this pullback, and an entry here, and I've put this in our crypto channel in the Discord group. An entry above 346 with a $420 target is not it's not out there. This is a good move on this XMR crypto, and there's lots of other potentials. We have my stocks pick of the week where Occasionally I'll look into potential stocks. For example, RSI is one of those. I picked this with full confidence back at this point with an entry here at 12.57. We're having a little pullback at the center line now, but it's still in profit, really, really good. CX was another one that's just tipped in last week, so this will be interesting now. But again, this was all today about the rail and how the Discord community works. It's private just for the Stocks Predator users. You know, they can ask questions, I can help them with the analysis, but also we can just start those discussions for the power of the expert Stocks Predator and those scan results, and start to build that community with the users. So check out the links below for the Stocks Predator. Once you subscribe to Stocks Predator, you'll be invited to this private forum where we we look at all of those scan results in reality, and we look for those potential trades, not just swing trades. There's options in there as well, so we've got some guys that play options rather than buy the stocks in there, and we also look at longer term investments as well. So there's lots. So with RCL, if we go to RCL, for example, this is All Shack is another one. We had we had somebody actually sharing their options chain and how they're trading this with Shack, because that came upon the scanner for that potential move. RCL, exactly the same. We have here all of the options plays that went along with this particular trade that came up through that scanner that I just showed you on the chart there live. So again, it's all about the community working together. I don't trade options, but there are people in the community that use these scan results and look for those potential trades, and really, really good sort of profits on those options trades. So check out those links below. Speak to you all really soon.